Hello, guys. Welcome to a new feature that I'm gonna do, poll talk. So I usually upload a poll on on Saturdays, and today's poll was what y'all thought of the Sonic movie. And according to the majority, 45% of of you. Well, first off, before I get into it, to those who did go and take my poll, and I want to thank y'all for that. And if you don't, and every Saturday I usually conduct a poll. You can go on my community tab. I usually upload it sometime on Saturday, but it's up like for the remainder of that Saturday and Sunday. So y'all can feel free to go and take whatever whatever I put down. So anyway, getting back to the Sonic movie, according to the poll, 45% of y'all said that y'all were not planning to see that movie, and 40% of the people said that y'all were going to see it at a later time. And of the ones that have seen it, like 15% said that it was a great movie. It was better than the first one. And I also had two other options, which was like it was okay, but the first one was better, and the second option was it's a terrible movie and you want your refund. Those both got 0%. So the majority, it looked like doesn't the majority of y'all who have seen it, well, all of y'all who have seen it thought it was the great movie, but the majority of the people who took the poll, unfortunately, don't plan on ever seeing the movie. Well, I did see the movie. I saw it with my son, and originally I wanted this to be like I wanted us to be the two of us talking about the movie, but he didn't want to partake in this conversation, so unfortunately. So consider this kind of like talking about the Sonic movie and kind of like a review of the Sonic movie. So anyway, I really don't have too much to say. Growing up, I was always more of a Mario guy, and I did enjoy the first movie, but it was like I didn't really. I mean, I knew who Sonic was, of course. I mean, like I said, I had a Nintendo, and I didn't really play much Sonic games, but I knew who Sonic was. I knew who the enemy was, and the Dr. Robotnik was. So I knew some. I watched a few of the cartoons from like the 90s whenever I was a kid, so I knew essentially who this was. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the first one. The second one, I think it was just as good, maybe a little bit better. I can't decide if it was better or not as good as the first, but I enjoyed both of them. And even if the second movie wasn't as good as the first, it's still one of the best. It's still probably one of the best movies to be based off of a video game. It's right up there with Detective Pikachu. Now, that bar admittedly is low, but anyway, you have in this movie, of course, you have Dr. Robotnik. He escapes from that mushroom planet from the first movie, and it has with the help of Knuckles. So him and Knuckles kind of team together, and Knuckles in this movie, he kind of reminds me of Zangief from the Street Fighter movie. Like he's not really bad, but he's like not really smart enough to realize that he's siding with the villain. And another thing that I wanted to talk about is in this movie, there's this scene. It's like a dance-off scene. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, don't worry. I'm not going to spoil too much. But in the first movie, there's a scene where you remember in a bar where Sonic's like zooming around. He's almost like stopping time, where he looks like it looks like a scene out of The Flash, where he's just zooming all over the place, and he's going. And I was thinking, like, whenever they were in this movie, whenever they're at this restaurant or wherever and they're having this dance off, there's a point where they're supposed to like get a map, and then they're supposed to, and then there's parts where like the guy, he's like dancing, he's got the map stuck on his boot and everything. And in the movie, I'm thinking, okay, why doesn't Sonic just zoom and get the map and then just leave? Why do they have to like do this dance? But I don't know. But overall, like I thoroughly enjoyed it. If you liked the first one, I think you're gonna like this one. And anyway, oh yeah, and after the credits, well, not after the credits, but there is a mid-credit scene. I'm not gonna spoil what it is, but okay, it's like midway through the credits, like there's kind of like an animatronic credit scene, and then after that is like there's like the animatronic credits, and then after that there's like the mid-credit scene, and then after that there's nothing. We stuck around till the end to see if there's anything, but there's nothing after the actual credits. So it's just a mid-credit scene to look out for if and when you do see this movie. But overall, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It wasn't like the greatest movie of all time or nothing, but I definitely recommend it. So that's my thoughts on it. And if like I said, if you like the first one, and if you're in these type of movies, I think you'll like this one. So thank you for watching. Have a good day. Have a great day.